So far we have seen some code. In fact, we have seen a program which has up to 4 lines of code. We have seen that in Visual Studio Code, which is the editor we were using, as well as we were using Notepad to edit the same file. Now, what we're going to do is we are going to learn more features of the language. So we have seen the equal to operator, we have seen the print, we have seen input. There are a lot more features of the language which we're gonna learn. First, what we're gonna do is we're gonna learn about commands. So commands are part of the program or lines inside the program which is not executed. So we can write anything in the command. The main purpose of the command is normally to explain the program itself. It can be any text. So let's see that in the Visual Studio Code. So this is the previous program we were playing around. Let's build on top of it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to remove these lines. We don't need these lines. So I have removed it and I'm going to press Ctrl S to save it. Now we have our plain old hello world. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to print another hello world. I'm going to name it hello world 1 space 1 just to show you that it is a different program or a different line, not program. It's a single program, it's a different line. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run it again, just like our normal running. So I got 2 lines here, hello world and hello world 1. There is no surprise. So if you have any surprise in this, watch the previous videos. You shouldn't have had any surprise by this time, by this output. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a line here and I'm going to start that line with hash. After the hash, I can type anything I want. So this can be anything. So this is an example of a command. Now let's try to execute the program. So I'm going to start the program again. As you can see, it's exactly the same as without this line. So there is no change in anything. So this is called a command, and this is not part of the program itself. It is like a decoration for the program. Normally, it explains the code. For example, in this case, next line is going to be a print statement. So this line number 2 explains what line number 3 is. And in Python, command starts with hash. Now if I remove this hash from here, things going to be very bad. Now if I run, I'll get all kind of problems. So it is clearly saying invalid syntax. So it's not happy with anything because there are so many things which the interpreter is not able to understand. Python is not able to understand any of these things. Now if you want to put a command and write anything you want, you have to put a hash. This is called single line command. If I need another line, again I need to start with hash. If I don't start with hash, this will cause problem again. As you can see, there is underlines and errors and stuff like that. This will not compile. This will not get executed. So I need to put comment in this way. Every line of command should start with a hash. Now there are ways in which in Python you can give multi-line command as well. Normally a multi-line string which is starting with 3 quotes is considered as a command by itself. So I'm going to write a multi-line command. So this is a multi-line command. Now let me execute this program again. We are expecting the same output, like so. So every programming language has comment in it. Comments comes in two flavors, single line and multi-line. In certain programming language has a little more support for multi-line comment like C, Java, etc. But in Python, we have to do a little more than that for multi-line comment like we did here. But all you need to understand is comments are anything can be comment, and it is not interpreted by the programming language. It is part of the programming language, but anything after that hash is not evaluated or executed.